Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Bernese in Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce for the first time ever an absolute sweetheart Bernese mountain dog girl we have for sale that we're calling Chloe. If you don't like that name, you can change it. Just started calling her that. She's Miss Purple of Beulah and Lazarus's litter. She was born August 9th, so she's enrolled in our Puppy Training Institute. She's already had over 250 hours of training, so we know her personality very well. Her Recherche score is 8.65, 8 being she's very dependent. She loves to snuggle, loves people. She's a dog that just wants to be with anybody and everybody. She's a sweetheart, very affectionate, very loving. On the activity scale, she's slightly outgoing. Her tail does wag. She is a happy girl, but she's not hyper. She's not high energy. She's not a dog that's out of control, but she's also not a lump and lug. On the confidence scale, she's a 5 out of 10. She's not having issues with submissive urination. She's not having tons of fear issues, but she's never been a dog that's strong-willed, that's stubborn, that's fearless. She is naturally sensitive. She wants to please you. So I gave her middle of the road with her confidence. Size-wise, her mom is 86 pounds. Her dad is 103 pounds. So her puppies are all going to be right around 80 to 90 pounds with a beautiful blocky head, absolutely stunning. This is a beautiful litter, absolutely stunning litter. We're very excited to introduce her to the world. Beulah's pups are able to go home after graduating master's program, which is training till 20 weeks of age, which is December 27th, or Doggy Doctorate, which is training till 6 months of age, which is February 9th, or Doggy Double Doctorate, which is training till 7 months of age, which is March 9th. Now we're very flexible with those dates, so if you want to get them between or even before those training levels, you can do that. We prorate the price, so you can get them at the date that works best for you. Now, if you scroll down, you're gonna see pictures of the parents, Beulah and Lazarus. If you click on those pictures, a video will play where we talk all about the parents. You'll notice if you really study us and compare us amongst other breeders, there's two big differences. The first thing is the quality of our parents. Both parents were imported in from Europe. We didn't just want to get the American Bernese Mountain Dog that lives 6 to 8 years. We wanted to import it in with greater genetic diversity, with generations of health clearances. These are the world's healthiest Bernese Mountain Dogs. Both parents have all their health clearances. That's extremely important. But it's not just them. They come from generations of health clearances and show champions. The second thing that makes us different is that we train every one of our puppies. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and I'm gonna show off Chloe in training so you can see her personality, see how well she's doing in training. And then I'm gonna come back and let you know what you need to do if you wanna reserve her. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're gonna show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love the cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That it builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do canine good citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Karandakot. You will definitely want to buy a Karandakot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The 2 other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously, the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in this puppy, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took. Right above the pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're going to show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video may not be this exact puppy. You do need to look at their page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the link, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video, Chloe. Again, this is Miss Purple, a Beulah, and Lazarus litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.